Oh,
Or have you ever felt free to share your personal story with the world? Let me share something with you. I haven't always felt so free to share my story. I'm Krista Janik, ghostwriter, blogger, and beginner skier who just happens to be blind.
Mm.
Now, that sounds like fun, right? But I haven't always had that cool story about my blindness. I used to hide from my personal journey, whereas now I get to embrace and speak about it because I found a fun angle to do it with. And because I learned to leverage my personal story to help others.
wow. How do you ski if you're blind?
The reason why I was able to ski is because I got introduced to people that I affectionately call in my speeches the impossible people. Because, I mean, that sounds like a superhero, right? Like a fun little sci-fi superhero like the one we were doing before. But it's actually the people that are doing the things that we feel are impossible for us. It's actually just another way of talking about mentorship and role modeling. That when we find our impossible people, the people who are doing seemingly impossible things, that's when our worlds just might change. So when I met them, I discovered how they worked. So they have organizations across the country, across the world, of wonderful, warm, welcoming instructors and volunteers and ski guides. It's a journey of interdependence because they teach us to really feel the fall line under our feet. We listen to their directions as they call out. We can use tools like a bamboo pole held horizontally, or they can just call out directions. I've done both. And they stand around us or wherever they need to be. As blind people, I often had more than one guide or instructor with me when I was skiing. And I'll never forget that whole journey it was about taking small steps, and it was about how those little steps became those giant leaps because I just, rather than jumping in because I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but as I kind of dipped my toe in the water, whether it was getting into those ski boots, and boy were they painful, it was feeling the slope, learning that we could safely traverse the slope. It was learning to ski, balance on my skis, walk on in the boots, ski on flat ground. And then at one point during that first weekend, when the volunteer gave me that little push down that little hill, I was skiing, I was gliding, I was flying, and then I was falling. And then I got back up again and I started to ski some more. And that's how my impossible people changed my world because I was able to then flip the script on my blindness story. People are going to tell stories about us whether we want them to or not, so we might as well influence the stories that they tell about us. We might as well have a story that they can take away with them and learn something from, a story that positions us as the one to help them. When I talk about how I used to hide and now embrace my own story, my clients can be inspired to do the same thing, my writing clients.
Wow. I am so impressed. And you're right. If we write stories, why not inspire us? Oh, wow. That was pretty amazing. Krista, I'm going to get in touch with you after this because I really. Now, are you in Canada or where are you?
I'm in the US. I'm on Long Island, New York.
Yay, because we are going to 50 states in
Are you?
July. Yes, I'm going to take the show on the road. I mean, it's going to be virtual, but I want to make sure that I visit every state and as many cities as I can because we want to celebrate America. And I definitely don't have anyone in Long Island, so this you'll be the first. So
That's
we
exciting.
definitely will do something with you as well. All right, so that was amazing night, don't you think? Everybody, I think everyone was fabulous. Every story was amazing, and everybody was just fantastic. All right, so I'm going to do a quick interview with Clifton, so please stay and then I'll bring Elton. And as you know, Elton has more energy than I have, so expect something really grand. He's always fabulous. And I see Linda. Linda, are you speaking or are you just listening in today? Linda Thompson? Okay. All right. All right. And please come back tomorrow. Let me make a quick announcement. So tomorrow is Empower Day, day 2. And when Elton comes, he'll give you a synopsis of what happened today. So I want you all to come back because tomorrow we are going to have an amazing time. Clifton is with the U.S. Navy, retired 23, I don't know how many years, but thank you for your service. But we have Daryl Fish, who also was with the U.S. Navy, and he's going to talk about artificial intelligence. And then we have a pharmaceutical OTC guy. So if any of you have had cancer, he has a new solution to give you more energy. So if you all are around, please come and join us. And we've got some fabulous coaches, and it's going to be a wonderful night. And then Richard is going to lead us with how to take singlehood into happiness. Some of you might say, oh, that's almost impossible, but it is possible. And so he's going to take you on that journey. So if anyone I missed to speak, please stay and we'll bring you back. And then after Clifton, I'll bring Elton, and Elton will do something fabulous as he always does. All right, so let's stop recording.